Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another dev talk video. So the devs were speaking on the in-game code, further caravan info, and multiplayer changes and fixes. So I do have a lot of dev talk videos on my channel, so if you do like this type of info, I have two types of dev talk videos. One where it's pretty much, kind of a faster paced video. We go over some dev replies and posts like we are going to do in this video. And also I have some longer, about 20 to 30 minute videos where we go in depth and we kind of have a discussion about future changes and stuff like that. So if you do enjoy this type of info and you want to see more of it, there's plenty on my channel, so go check out the other videos on my channel. Also, link to the official forums from Bannerlord will be down below. This is pretty much where I get all the posts and replies. So if you do like it and you do want to see it for yourself, that link will be down below. And like always, I have a script. It's going to be on the screen right now. Everything I say, all links and all of that will be down below for you to read along, translate, whatever you want to do. But without further ado, let's get to the changes. So first, we have a player who examines in-game code. So he found a bug that happens when a player donates a prisoner, pretty much like a lord prisoner, to a fief. The player states that currently, if you donate a prisoner to a fief, the escape chance of the prisoner does not decrease to 7.5%, which it should, which is pretty much what the game says it should be when a prisoner is in a dungeon. But it does stay the same as if it was in a mobile party, which is a higher escape chance pretty much, right? This happens because the prisoner does not get transferred into the dungeon. Code-wise, the game doesn't transfer him to the dungeon, but it transfers the prisoner to the garrison party, which is like whenever you go under any town, you see it says garrison and then it gives you a number. It gets transferred to that number, like that party, right? That garrison party, whatever number it is, right? And that garrison party is labeled in the game's code as mobile party. Therefore, the game still thinks the prisoner is in a mobile party, same as, the player's party who's roaming around the map. And it does not change the percent chance of escape. So it's marketed as 7.5% when it's in a dungeon, which should be very hard to escape. But in all reality, it's still the same chance of escape regardless of where the the prisoner is at, like currently in the game. The player also showed all the code associated with his research to prove his point, which I thought was very cool. And he really got his facts right, and he did actually find a big problem. It's not a big problem, but a substantial problem in the game. So the devs responded and stated that it was a good catch by the player and states that it is now fixed. And I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get this in the next big patch or hotfix. This fix, it probably will be in a hotfix. It's not the biggest fix, so hopefully it is in the hotfix. Also, devs state that they changed the garrison party to a non-mobile party and set the escape chance for the garrison party to 7.5% instead of making the prisoners a part of the dungeon, pretty much code-wise. They changed it so he'll still join the garrison party, but that garrison party will have a 7.5% chance of escape instead of like the normal bigger chance of escape that it has with mobile parties. And the dev state pretty much said this is a safer fix with less chance of something in the game breaking or another bug being caused. And the devs also provided code back. They pretty much provided the fixed code back to the same thread, so obviously the original player can see it. And it's great to see that the community and the devs are working together and they can get fixes out like this. Like I said before, the devs are active, and if you do have a problem, suggestion, or anything like that, go into the forums, make an account, and make some posts. I'm serious, they do reply to a lot. Now, second, we have a dev looking over a player's game save where the player states caravans are not making money and they get captured before they can make any profit. The dev state that he ran the player's game, player game save for 3 in-game years, which is about 246 in-game days. And for people who didn't know, 1 in-game year is actually 82 in-game days. I actually didn't know that either. Pretty much the dev stated that after 3 in-game years, that not even 1 caravan was captured out of all 7 caravans that were operational. And the 7 caravans altogether made 1.3 million in 3 years, which works out to be about 60K per year for each caravan, or 700 a day for each caravan. The devs then state that this is weird because the player stated that most caravans he made got captured 30 to 60 days of obviously making a caravan, right? But the dev states he will run more tests. The player then responded to the dev and asked the devs if they can make the difficulty realistic and run some more tests. The dev agreed. So the dev then responded back a little bit later with the results on realistic difficulty. The dev stated that this time 3 out of the 7 caravans got captured in 3 in-game years, which is different from the previous test, which I think was run on easy, if I'm not mistaken. This still makes caravans profitable in the dev's opinion, and it's normal for some caravans to be captured because caravans are high risk, high reward. And the reason, and pretty much the dev stated that since caravans are what's called high risk, high reward, some of them have to be captured. And unlike workshops that are low risk and low reward. The devs also state that if they did increase party size of caravans to 40 to 50, that would pretty much make them not be captured at all. It would make caravans like another smith and javelin broken mechanic. So that kind of shows that the devs are aware of the javelin mechanic right now. They probably have a fix coming, but it's not there yet. But as you can see by this statement, they are aware of it. The devs do state that in the future they might add a way to tell your caravan leader to stay away from certain areas to increase your caravan's survivability. I think they kind of mean this in terms of, like, let's say you're at war with some kingdom. You might be able to tell your caravan leader, like, hey, don't go that way towards, the enemy. Go somewhere else. And I think that's pretty cool if it was added. Also, they stated that they maybe might add a trade perk that gives caravans +5 party size. Also interesting. So the dev then ends his statement saying that caravans are currently very good, if not OP. You invest a little over 20k, sometimes 15k, and you'll get about 120k back in 3 years, most of the time, because obviously some do get captured. Yes, maybe the mechanic, and pretty much this is the devs talking, they stated, yes, maybe the mechanic of not being able to control your caravan is not fun, but it's balanced for now. So it looks like they are going to work on it more, but for right now, they state that it's in a good place in their opinion. But overall, I think this was pretty good insight into the caravan system and what they might do in the future with it. I, for one, did not know about the 1 in-game year pretty much being equal to 82 in-game days. But I think these dev posts did clear up a lot of things for me and hopefully for you guys as well. Third, we have a player asking about the wind-up speed of throwing weapons in multiplayer. The devs state that the time it takes to reach high accuracy with throwing weapons has been increased, and in turn this will make players wait longer before they release their throws. Again, I don't play much multiplayer, but I know that right now a huge problem is throwing weapons, and the devs have stated before that some units have been nerfed pretty much for the upcoming combat parameters patch. In terms of like throwing weapons, some units got it taken away, some units have less now, and this looks like another nerf to the pretty much throwing weapons. Right now you have to kind of wait a little bit longer if you want to throw an accurate whatever javelin or whatever you have, right? Hopefully this does contribute to the solution and makes for better multiplayer gameplay overall. Fourth, we have a dev responding to a player having connection issues with NA multiplayer servers. The dev posts a quick instruction guide on how to fix multiplayer connection issues, and that's pretty much going to be on the screen right now. So if you are having these problems, hopefully it does help. So you can pause the video, read what you need to read, and get your connection issues fixed. But that's pretty much all these statements I have for you today, and if anything new comes up, I'm going to make another video and keep you guys informed. Last thing, I'm going to end this video in the same way in most of my update and dev talk videos. I want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing good changes. It's been a very good month, in my opinion. I think it's a lot more positive. Hopefully we keep it up. Hopefully we see the new patch coming soon. They did state that it's not coming this week. I think we are going to get some hot fixes this week, but I don't think we're going to get the big patch this week. But hopefully we do get it before the month ends, and yeah. I can't wait to, keep you guys informed on all of that. Also, if you are playing on the beta version of the game, which is right now 1.4.3, and you have a lot of mods, and you don't want your mods to break because of a hot fix or the next big beta patch, and Steam pretty much auto updates your what'd you call it, your beta patch or beta version, I would suggest you move to a different stable live patch of the game. They're a lot more stable, a lot less bugs, and also Steam won't auto update you once you move to a different stable live version of the game. So if you want to know how to revert to a different patch, pretty much to any patch in the game, I have a video. It's very simple, couple minutes, and it will be linked down below if you do want to go check it out. But hopefully this video was informative. Ask me any questions, and like always, stay safe.